Okay, let's begin the discussion. That was a good chapter. I was moved tremendously. I liked it. TiARA's moving different, fam. We have to put respect on her name. She's nice. She's moving. She's actually moving different. Like she is. She's cold. Like I actually hold Yuri in such high regard from a combat standpoint. So I'm so surprised she can work like this. I don't, and it doesn't seem like it's just an ability thing. It just seems to be a their level and skill. Like TiARA can fight, headbutts, kicks. She can fight. She's different. You gotta respect her. Um, all Terry gotta do is right fire immunity, and if Van Kill's done, I'm still ready to Van Kill though. I know you do. You you're like me for Karaka. You're on the cliff, holding on with like one finger, about to give out strength. You're like, please give me something. Give me something. I know where you're at. I understand because I'm there with Karaka, so I get it. I get it. Where was I at? The chat. I know. Yeah, I moved it. I moved it. I might blah blah. Where was I? The multiple of us called out the fact that you were using a replica. The only thing that made sense, as there was no logical point that Bam could give it back to Black March. So I said this weeks ago, do we know if Blam could spit out things that he eats? That's a good question, but I think he should be okay. Oh yeah, neither person who called the replica thing was me and the guy. Okay, it was you. All right. Shout out to Omar. Here you go. You get rewarded too. Great prognostication. Um, every time I hear Elaine, I'm upset. I know. I feel you. TR to Elaine, don't. I'm sad, but we eating good. Yuri in shorts on the left and the goat TR on the right. Peak. I'm glad I seen a reel before I forgot about them. The reel and like the Black March actually being a hook and hooking in like we like I like noticed it too, but I forgot to comment on it. It's a fact. Tiara's now our supreme waifu unless Machete comes back with her chaos. I'm I'm still sticking with TiARA. You guys can switch back to Machete. I'm good. I'm good. I like it here. The air conditioning is good. There's nice food. The Wi-Fi is strong. I shall park my butt here for the time being. Shares the best new character this arc by far. I as much as I love Zamzam, I do like TiARA more. I understand, but shot the Zam, he could. Were they repairing him? Version 2.0? He's different. He's different. Wait, we lost sound? Hello? 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 You think Traumare watched Zamzam make the baby dragonflies? Oh. Elaine Brill, her stocks are vanishing. SIU also forgot Elaine exists. TiARA fake being better in close combat than Lyporic. TiARA is how Rachel will look in season 4. You think so? We can hear, I can hear. It was on your end. Okay. Let's go to the chapter. We could talk about what happened. It was very good. So we start with Holland's hot ass breath. It's burning. So whatever spell that Gustang put on him or whatever, the burning tongue thing is legitimately real, and it seems to be putting him in pain. I thought when we kind of first saw him sitting here like this and he was really upset, I thought his rage was making his Shinsu ominous, but I don't know. Like, what do you guys think is making his Shinsu and have that aura and make it ominous? Is it because he's in so much pain? Is he pissed off? Is it a combination of the both? Because Medi was like his Shinsu is like it's different. Like it's giving off an aura of like badness. And I wonder like if Gustang considered that to be as a possible side effect to him doing that to him. So I don't know. Because part of us be like Gustang actually did this knowing it would make him possibly a little bit stronger, but it was said that he's a danger to himself and others. I think it's a little bit smaller to himself and others. So I don't know, man. TiARA is Rachel's insert character. A lot of people say that TiARA looks like Rachel to me. Like I kind of get it, but I would argue that Rachel looks more like the Black March in my opinion. That's my opinion though. I don't know if I like Zamzam being alive. These high records just survive with the hole in their stomachs now. He different, bro. You didn't know this, but butterflies is crazy. Dragonflies actually, I have no idea what dragonflies can do. I'm about to make up a fact that's not real. I'm about to lie. Now it's his rage. She wishes she could be TiARA. Ahoy, matey. Maybe he was cursed somehow. How's he delivered the message to Trom? I don't know. You think Holland getting um and if he I think he'll get in trouble. Yeah, I think he'll get in trouble. Like, I think he'll get I don't know if he'll get murdered. I don't know if Trauma Ray is the type to do that, but he'll be like, "Why did you disturb me? You don't have the right or the access or something of the sort." So I can see that being something that happens to some degree. I don't know if you'd kill him, but I guess ultimately, how useful does Trauma Ray see Zam Zam as? You know what I'm saying? I think he's the greatest hotel manager in fictional history, but that's just me. You think Holland? Oh wait, oh Holland. Sorry, you said Holland. My bad. I don't know why I thought you meant Zam Zam. What did Gus Sang say to him? To tell him or to not tell him? I don't remember what he said. I don't remember what he said. Someone remind me. The pain is making him delirious, but his rage is affecting the Shinsu. Okay. Could be the effect of Gustang's curse interacting with his rage. All right. It's probably just power off rage, and whatever the curse does keeps him perpetually pissed off as a byproduct. Maybe Gustang made his flow of Shinsu impure in some way. That's interesting. I wouldn't put that against him as one of the best wave controllers in the tower of all time. He did save Rachel with the look when she got washed by a toy bee. So especially with family heads, you can never put it past them. You really never know, dog. Like you never know. Imagine Holland gets banished and joins Bam. Could I see it? I don't like it though. But I don't know. That's fine, I guess. Tell him or his tongue will blow up, something to that effect. Okay. So until he tells him, so he hasn't met Trauma yet. Oh, so you're asking? Okay, so if he says to Trauma, hey, I'm burning. Gusting told me to tell you this, and he'd be like, Cobalt, destroy him. That'll be crazy. I don't know though. I don't know. Trauma rates for me is still kind of hard to read because with the reintroduction of the Web2 coming back, I realized he's a little bit more calculating than I thought because he completely planned his trip to the floor where he would acquire Bam in the name of jihad or whatever. So yeah. Gusting said, make sure you tell him. Okay. You think we're getting Holland versus Bam mini rematch kind of? I think Holland will get angry and try something, but I don't. Yeah, I guess maybe to some degree. Or it could be a chaotic mess of Yuri trying to take Bam, TiARA trying to take Bam, and then them be like, wait, chill out. And Holland trying to hurt Bam. I don't know. A lot could happen. There's a lot of disorder happening. Um, you think the moment Holland passes the message, he just blows up? Like Loki, I think Gus Tang will do that, where it's like he told him, and he's like, "Fool, why did you come here?" And like Gus Tang Shinsu was in him, and like he ignites. So that'll be dope. So Holland's a walking bomb that Gus Tang sent back to the mothership. That might be a great distraction. And like I don't know if it would hurt Trauma Ray or Trauma Ray wouldn't see it coming, but like if it's like Gus Tang's power through Holland as a medium, do you think it could actually cause damage to him? Who knows? Very interessante. Very interesting, yes. So we have Zammy. He's flying through the air. So is he a robot? Is he like Fusile? Or is he actually like human? Oh, humanoid is crazy. Bug like with machine parts, or can he just be repaired? Like, what is he? Like, I'm not even sure now. Like, is Zamzam an android, a cyborg? What are you? What are you? I know what you are. But the dragonflies gathering to repair him were super dope. But this is kind of a risk in a sense that I'm trying to look at his body to see if I can see organic flesh mixed with cybernetics, but I can't tell. My eye's not good enough for that. I don't know. Man, about to add TiARA to the harem. I think Holland is cool. I want to see him pop off with his instinct species. I think he could. I think that he could seemingly manifest out of nothing, but I definitely see him getting bodied to send a message. I do too. Do we know spell casting curses are a high level wave controller ability, or is Gusang just different because he's a family head? I'm sure. I want to say just off based off nothing but my own instincts. That spells probably have levels to it, especially when you think about the multi-level layered spell casting circle thing that Leviathan was in. But Bam could just be like spell and it's gone. I'm sure an actual spellcaster would have to truly figure it out and try to find a way to like reverse engineer it. So maybe spells have levels to it. Like I wonder what Levi spells would be. Would it be hard to learn the stuff like if you don't answer him, you like die or the fire never goes out? It's a good. I don't know. I'm not sure. He like sell biomechanical. Okay, it'll be funny if Yuri a power up after being back. Power of love. Zelda's ultimate life form. What do you mean, Naya? Has been well known. Oh, Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh snap! Black Doom. What, his name Black Doom. What was the alien's name? So yeah, then well, oh shoot, Mate or Mate should be there if Hall's attack didn't kill him, so he should be there. But I wonder if he's gonna have to like undo the doping. And by the way, rip to Shark Nose, yo, we lost our real one. We lost Shark Nose, dog. So yeah, things answer me. I'm burning my tongue. It's burning. My breath's hot. I'm gonna crash into the hotel. So we have Hajin Sung meeting with the trader. This scene is interesting. I kind of don't know what to make of it. But Hajin Sung released it on my head out. Did Cha go with him, or did Cha send Daruvi the message that Hajin Sung sent to him, and then he left too, or is Cha still on the floor? Is the question. I like the. I think them both not being there adds a little bit more suspense. Even though we have Yuri, but Hajin Sung did bring Yuri for this reason, so maybe that's why. Cha stayed, I thought. Okay, Shark Nose is the administrator. Yo, that'd be so crazy. Zen will be reconstructed to Topo Tengen Girl and Topo Tengen Zamzam. How do you think Bam stacks up against TiARA? I think he could beat her because I still think like he's stronger overall from top to bottom at full power. Don't know if he'd outsmart her, but Bam in recent chapters has been a lot more tactical and using much more stratagems when he fights, thinking when he's fighting Ren and whatnot. Because Ren had a tricky ability he circumvented. I don't know how to circumvent this, but if that is actually that quill is a spell related or magic related, it's not gonna matter. If it's anything else, you'd have to figure out the secret to the book, and I don't know if he's smart enough to do that. But I do think he's stronger than Yuri and TiARA though. The thing is, Bam never went full power, not even against White. That's my point. He's never actually even done the thing where White was talking about combining all your different attributes together. We've quite literally never seen Bam go absolute all out yet. Really, I want to say maybe during the last station when he was wailing on Caliban with the Black March. But did he have both thorns out? Because even then, it might have not been it. So yeah. The trader's design is mid. You guys are not messing with the rain boots? I like the rain boots. The rain boots are nice. It matches his hair. The thing is, yeah, we could see Hodgson Song either meeting with FD to talk about revolution, or is he meeting revolution itself? Oh, that'd be interesting. And also, still remember the Arlene tree where Mew Love is at, the greatest of all time. Like, when are we going back there? I just want to know how TiARA's powers work. She's managed to copy Yuri's move, but how long does it last? If Yuri leaves, does it go away? Catch a copy in a regular's kit? I need answers. That's how you. I think we'll get them sooner. We'll get them sooner rather than later. I don't think it's time to reveal what maybe the discrepancies and weaknesses in her attack or abilities are yet. So yeah. Revolution, easily the most fascinating part of this chapter. It made me love the stuff happening behind the scenes. We understand why Yule fought against the snake guy from the Lopabia, and the cameos of the boss and the ghost got me wilded. Ghost and them being crazy, but it's Belrier or whatever his name is from Gustang's family and Rachel being crazy. But there's a part of me that thinks that if the guy who's like, oh, who's Gustang's son, might be Gustang's plant in an organization. He was both ours? Okay. So at that moment, we probably saw him go all out, man. Believe Bam steps up with everything against Caliban. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Bam activated second thorn before being stopped at the last station, so it was the last time we truly went all out. See, that's why I said I'll be on Bam's side when they go up against Strom, because it's possible. It's even a 5% chance bet. I don't know. I still don't. Not with a family head. I really think that would be going too far. And if FSU did that, I truly believe he would kill any and all possible real tension when it comes to any character. I think it's a really bad idea to do that. It has to be within the confines of the rules in the game they set up, where Trump takes a back seat and lets his people do stuff and see if Bam can beat them. If he steps by himself and has to take out Bam and he can't do it for one reason or another, I just don't think that's a good look. I don't. Rev might be as simple as an organization like FUG, but more like an idea. It's possible. But yeah, I guess we'll see. What darkness do you think he was talking about? Like, and the boss? He's moving. I wonder if Machete can get in there somehow. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, Bell here. This guy from the Lopapia branch with the green hair and the rain boots. I remember his name. Ghost, Yule, Rachel, and the boss, the captain. We'll have to see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that was interesting. And I just want to point out that it's funny to me that the submarine, whatever they're using to escape the ship, is shaped like a dugong. It literally like reminds me of Seto Kaiba's like Blue Eyes White Dragon jet airplane. It's an awful design. It also kind of looks like a penis. Phallic imagery. Where was I? Trader boots are heat, but it's carrying the design very plain. Very plain. Fair enough. He's gonna beat Tron by force feeding him his nightmares and mentally scarring him. You know what? I forgot about the memories that Leviathan gave him. I don't know what that does, but it makes things interesting. Like, could Bam be like, "Hey, yo, you kill me now, you never get those memories"? I don't know. And Guerrero's gonna meet him instead. Kind of fire. Kind of fire. Kind of fire. If Rachel knows Boss, it might explain why she knew everything about their hard prince in the rings. That's a good point. Stated that the only way to move a family head is someone on his level. Bam just not there yet. Fair enough. But Shannon being a member could be possible. I don't want that. I mean, in the revolution, yeah. Sorry to disappoint you, Yugi. Screw the rules. I have money. Probably the most intriguing TOG characters in terms of mystery for me in a while. I can't wait till we find out about the boss. Yeah, that's really dope. And I still think that he was a part of one of the greatest scenes in the third season. Like the hatchling being like, "You're a regular soldier. You're a grunt. Now, I'm not running my fastest, but I'm putting some pep in my step. How are you keeping up with me? I'm him." You know? That was sick. I love that. Bam should be charming, but it's a high level legendary battles with Cobalt the Great. I'll be moved. Shoot. Shout to Cobalt. Cobalt versus Sea Snake win. Easy dub. Easy dub. Yummy! All the snakes. I shouldn't have slurped like that. Pause. No, unpause. Play that shit. Play that shit. I'm ready for Paragon to come back with the buggy gimmick. Head of Evolution. Banger, a bringer of change, killer of gods. Oh shoot! Bam with a free trauma's embarrassing middle school stories. He he peed himself in class. Wagner is never coming back. LOL. He'll come back, I think, at some point. We think about Trauma Ray seemingly, for now at least, seems to not be paying attention to what's going on in this turf. Shouldn't he be paying attention to the competition anyways? I get the whole two above these people, but he knows Gustang may try something. Then again, maybe he is paying attention. He could be watching and we don't know. He could just be assuming all the damage is the snakehead, the mud flat snakes, sea snakes, serpent trees, tails and snakes. Maybe he thinks that that's him just causing a lot of damage and destruction. But they have the higher. I'm mightier than thou. Like, you guys handle it. I'm going to my room. I don't. I think he could just be not paying attention. I think only if Kirin tells him. Maybe that's a good question. I don't know. It's a good. That's hard for me to answer without just making a bunch of assumptions. But I'm gonna say Traumray doesn't know just because he had to be. Bam had to be in a complete certain range before he was able to even sense him or something. So we'll see. Do you think the boss is a regular? I'm baffled that he couldn't fly or at least didn't. I think he wasn't trying to stand out. I don't think he realized that following the guy in there and running at a relative speed to him would oust him. I think it might have been a slight miscalculation. You know? Just give me 1 second, because I don't know. This could be important. Give me a sec. Hello? Never mind. False alarm. Waste of time. Waste of time. False alarm. It was some BS. Um, I think the boss is irregular. I do. I think he's in the same camp as Karaka and Wagnan for some reason. That's my best guess. I don't think he's an irregular. I am with y'all though. I would like to see one other irregular. either a little bit before Bam, like a secret one or after. But I don't think there'll ever be an irregular that came in the tower without somebody knowing or without it being known at some point. So I don't know if it's possible, but I don't think the boss is an irregular though. I don't. I think Rack just being there, not saying anything. He's morphing into a less useful version of Chopper, not saying a lot. Rack actually did not really say anything here, but strategizing and like figuring out stuff like this isn't Rack's forte. He's a hunter, Turtle, 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 turtle. Where the hell was I? It's been getting worse over time. I think the boss was trying to slow him down. Was it him purposely trying to slow down the guy? Was it? Was it? Oh, my bad then. My bad. Or someone said that Jin-sung could be moving on ahead to try to tell FUG and higher ups and loot like what's popping and the stuff is going on. Oh, that could. Do you think loot like would move though? Do you remember the blonde chick who's remain? Oh, Arya, who that white cut off Arya. Yes, I remember her. I just read that Revolution really succeeds in having Gustang fight Trom. I don't know how they both can die. It's a very weak plan. Oh yeah, it is. What happens when Karaka is the one true prince of Jihad and the girl behind the mask and one more be added to the Bam harem? No, no. The three categories of tower: regular, regulars, and shitcher. Do you think there could be a new regular that comes in after Bam? I always would have liked that. I think it's too late now. I think he should have done it earlier. I think now is I don't see the point unless that's the greatest irregular genius ever, and in 5 years he catches Bam, and I'm just like that's not gonna move me. I'm not interested in that. We got a piece. All right, Lost. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming through. Take care, man. Boss might be a regular high ranker, but never registered himself in the towers acting, so he might be a blue hole. Probably. Yeah, Arya. If someone was asking about Arya, what do you guys think about about Trauma and Gusting having to fight? Though I know I asked a question in another video, but do you guys think that they have to fight? Like, do you think it's a okay, based on your personal headcanon and where this arc is going, does it make sense for you for Trauma and Gustang to actually fight? Would you at least take a face-to-face confrontation and like a tickle butt? I threw a little beam, you threw a little beam, or something of the sort, or you think it's not time yet? What do you guys think? Wonky nonsensical TOG theories are so funny. Timer Wine Girl, yes, her. I was also thinking, why didn't Tramray, for example, try to marry Bam to some ranker member of Lupabia Rants or something maybe? Why particularly regular princesses, especially now Bam is on ranker level and he knows that too? I get though for story purposes it has to be a regulars because Bam's crew is still regulars and whatnot, but then again he's doing something with that whole family Lilal Shalala part of. I struggle to see the point in a war between families without Bam's help. They could fight, but it wouldn't lead to much of anything. To your first, for your to go Stang wins. To your first question, how best to put this? I thought about that. Like, if you had a candidate, you know what I'm going to probably go with, even though I think I'm rationalizing for Slave and Utero. I think he came up with this when Hodgin Sung and Bam proposed that he be in the competition. Maybe let me make sure my I'm correct in terms of chronological order though. So finds Bam. He says I need you. Blah blah blah. No, he said he could. No, like I wonder if he thought about all this beforehand. I don't know. Like if there's like a super duper important high ranker that was nice. I don't know. Maybe he sees the Lal and Slow's throwaways. Because maybe the plan for Sea Snake came later. So maybe I'm wrong. It's a good question. I'll think about that. I think that's worthy of a video topic. Let me think about that one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about this war right now. This war is seeming weirdly fraudulent for kind of no reason. We'll see what happens though, but I don't know. Verbal exchange, a little stuff will be appreciated though. I feel like Trauma Ray's dying at the climax of the saga. I want him to, but I wouldn't be. I would. I don't think they'll. I almost don't think either will die, but we'll see. Unga bunga, make him fly. You can always bring in a regular acting under the outside god like Enryu. They will fight for sure since it's been building up. But for that, but don't know if they'll be to the death. Also, there's no guarantee Jahal won't come in the middle of the fight to help Tramare. 50-50 only because Tramare's family's falling apart. Laura's dad wants to leave. Gustang already packed up 2 branch heads. I was thinking that too, potentially that he got the idea that maybe they meet Lila on the way too. So he's like, yeah, you gonna marry Bam. Like part of me thinks like, oh, I could use Laura to my advantage or something of the sort, but I'm not sure. I could be overthinking that. Jihad appearing just to put Gustang in a headlock would be kind of funny. Based on direct fighting, could SCU's wrist handle two irregulars? Maybe he has to do it and go hiatus. I don't know. It's a good question. Aguero was being smart here. I like the part where he's like, I was actually gonna let them die and leave and us run away or whatever. But Bam brought up his personality or whatever, the old you. But Aguero has been domesticated into the Bam camp, but at least the maliciousness is still there some way. Because he's like, I actually wasn't kidding. I wasn't gonna do what you said. I I have a bad feeling with Endorsi being with both the twins. I feel like they'll turn on her, and together, I don't think she could beat them by herself. So I wish Bam maybe. I don't know. It is what it is though. And that's interesting stuff. I don't think Shiliel is cooking anything. Let's see what the sea snake does. Um, yeah, and the Yuri and TiARA stuff. What do you guys think the limitations of the book and the quill is like? And how have you guys been enjoying this fight? This actually might be one of my favorite fights in Tower of God in general. Like, Hype Beast, recency bias. It might be a top 6 fight for me. I know I'm just being moved right now. Maybe when I calm down, I'll think about it. Maybe like top 10. But I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. The twins showed enough concern for themselves and their own family not to turn on Bam like that, so I think it's cool. Okay. Well, what about Dorsey though? What's up, Lizard? Yo, yo, yo. She all thinking about cooking, but then ordering Uber Eats. She said, get some DoorDash instead. Get some DoorDash. Well, what the hell is Bam gonna do in this room, man? It's gonna be interesting. Seeing a reel and a hook and Yuri getting when TiARA just started kicking her, bro. I said, you're different. She's so different. Good fight. I'll have to see how it holds up or not reading it weekly. All right, you never know what could happen later on. That's a good point. Might be the best fight of season 3 though. That for sure I think it is. And Darcy is fine since they don't work. They wouldn't want to turn on Bam. Second time a great fight has been interrupted before it could finish. Yeah, but I think this one I saw coming. When Holland crashed his thing into Mate, I'm like, I feel like it's gonna interrupt something. Something. I can't believe Ren is in centipede form is out here not getting squished though. Somebody step on him. I think Jinsung versus Caliban above it though. I have to revisit that fight and see how I think about it. The fight is good because SU really making people root for TiARA when Yuri's his opponent, and I like Yuri. I'm a Yuri stan, but I'm being moved so tremendously. I invested in TiARA stock so effing quickly, and the artwork has been good and beautiful. Can you guys can you guys actually give me your general opinion on Holland? Like, do you care? Do you not care? Do you want him to be important and do something? Did you have high hopes for him? I thought maybe we were building up a little bit when Gustang is the one to let him live. Like, I'm not sure what to do with him. Oh, he's the next up and coming. Oh, Lopobia, great. He's nice with it. Extinct creatures, and it's like, is he gonna get to cook? Cause his breath is cooking, his tongue is cooking. Come on, Lizard. Come on, now. That was hype, especially since High Ranker Spectacle before it became stale. I feel like no chance to they escape. Both family heads, they'll end up in Gustang's custody by the end of the arc. I like that. I want him to be important, but at this point, I don't see him doing much. I need Holland to just blow up to make Gustang to make Gustang more him. In the long run, he'll go out. He'll go the way of Sachi Faker. Okay, I don't care about Holland. I'd like it if he can cook, but it's odd if he goes. Don't care much for him because all he has is all has been is sheep stalked by other people. Okay, fair enough. After he got packed by Bam, he was done for me. I don't think he'll die, but he'll be a great asset. You think he'll come? You think he'll come on our team, Nazi? You think he'll join us? I think he'll be decently relevant. I mean, he's literally molded after using Holland as a reference. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't have someone after Alan Bolt Holland. What is y'all 50 goals for competitions and like 36 in the Premier League? Like, you gotta do something great with it. You gotta something. But I don't know. You never know. He has made characters like Quadrado and some characters who are like super dope just be like whatever. So yeah. Where was I at? Better characters in Holland got packed up in a heart. You're right. I like that we see some rankers in Lopabia family that are like, yeah, this family has supremacy BS. I was questioning for some time why aren't people like that since each family has some of them like at least like Tramway don't really seem to care about anyone or anything, even his own family. It is nice to see dissenters in the family. I mean, it's not uncommon. We've seen that with like Aguero types. Like Aguero doesn't mess with a Duan like that, but it's nice to see that even like high ranking officials who were like, I'm a branch leader. And I'm like, this is not it. It's a waste man thing. So Holland trying to beat Charlie so badly. I want to see why he's a prodigy. So do I. But the real prodigy is Bam. Holland needs to pull out some fossil Pokemon against a non-regular so he can get a fair shake. What's that one abomination one from the newer games where you can like they're like two halves? That one is scary. What's my favorite fossil Pokemon? What's the the one that's like Littlefoot, the long neck Brontosaurus? I think it's an ice water type. Aurorus or something? That might have been the fossil that I had that went the hardest. I don't know. August? I don't know. I don't remember I don't remember the fossil mons off my head like that. Dracovish? That's it. That's it is ugly! Oh, it's hideous! It's Mira's legs, huh? He seems to be another bit player. I don't know if he will matter or just be another random strong guy who's only around for this section of the story. All right, I hear you. I think the whole family is going to crumble, so he may follow Bam, but that's very tinfoil. Okay, maybe he comes along the lines of like Lilial and Shilial after some shenanigans happen. The second I hear someone's a prodigy, I'm just like, can he beat Bam though? Can he fade Goku? But can he beat Goku though? Do you think Lopopia's family is a way of SLU showing a failing family, where its internal conflicts brings about its end at the time of war? I think it'd be a good and interesting lesson because I don't know if every family head is a super recluse like that. Like Gustang, they see him. He does public readings apparently and stuff like that. You know, like he seems more involved. So well, I think what we'll get a good showcase is how differently some families operate. Holland getting packed now that Bam is here. Sorry to say, yeah. If if Holland is Holland is if Lopobia Holland is Erling Braut Holland, what will Bam be? Who's the best up and coming player? He's like a mixture of Jude Bellingham and Oshiman and I don't know Kwani. Like I don't know. A failed society in a way. Yeah. I kind of tuned in late, so perhaps I don't know if it was talked about. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think Jinsong is out for? I will assume he's contacting someone to maybe come or something. Yeah, we brought up that it's possible that maybe he's trying to get Loose Leg or some higher members of FUG to move. I, for some reason, want him to meet up with Sophia at the tree where Mew Love and the rest of them are at. We still know what's happening with Karaka and Yama and Yasaracha and them boys, but I do think he'll do something significant. I don't think he's just gonna go home. First of all, he lives in a shitty ass house. But I don't think he's just gonna go home and sleep. I think he's gonna go do something significant. I could think he might bring someone important, or at least be a reason why they escape or how they escape or something. Like maybe whatever escape route they planned, he pops up there and he's like, "Get out!" and he's like, "Oh, I don't know, something like that." Kind of. Who got Labam or Goku? I got Goku. I do got Goku. Labam sweeping. I got Goku. I've been feeling that way as well. Trom has been represented as a weirdo freak for forcing people to make kids and no compassion. You miss Charlie? I miss Charlie too. I like Charlie. One of my favorite. I think I miss Lororo. I want some more Lororo. Where the hell did I go? I think Bam's getting a separate squad of rankers. He got Chan and recently Arya. Okay. Did he get his haircut? I need to know. The most neutral moment we've had is Tron being cool with Lilia going off on the ship. True. Meeting up with Sophia at the tree would be dope as f. I was thinking that perhaps Jinsung is contacting Loose Leg too. I mean, Loose Leg has to move too soon too, but he has to do something. But maybe he's scared that his movement will cause more chaos than it will than order because he moves and like they're like, oh no, Loose Leg moving, we out March. I don't know. I don't understand why Gishon needs to move separately to inform FUG when FUG's girl said there's an escape route. The F sequence, anyways. I'm saying he could help secure the route because maybe like a bunch of people come and Jinso starts beating them up because they can't defend that gate. Maybe he can. If I don't know. I hear you though. I hear you. One of the best stretches in season 3. No canines or Karaka, or is that a coincidence? It's okay. The Karaka don't still hurt me anymore. Off with the canines. I just think that he just seems more focused and intentional with his storytelling and writing and artwork. That's my best guess. It's because of Zam. If loose like, if not loose like a new Slayer, or new Slayer, or Slayer we haven't seen, or a first generation one. Yo, I feel like I have to take Gustang and the anti-family head seriously. Trom needs to go. Also, SIU must have given him mental vulnerability for a reason. Trauma's an egg that'll eventually crack. I agree. All right. What was y'all favorite panel in this chapter? Because if it wasn't Yuri getting her shit kicked in by TiARA. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. God, TiARA's so wrong, man. She really said, "You can't beat me in a fight. I'm nicer than you." I love it. I do. The line that it's not my favorite line, but thing yelling, "It's burning! It's burning! It's burning!" It's just making me laugh. So that's line of the chapter. That shit funny as hell to me. I don't care. Bachelor arc, greater than furry arc. Yep. TiARA my favorite panel. Anything with Bam's creepy ass smile. TiARA kicks. Hey, TiARA's legs. Woo! Holland got cool ass panels about being a jobber. I agree. I actually like, especially like the aura around him and the intensity his drama looks super dope. That knee strike to the head is gaseous passion. Yes, it is. Favorite panel, probably the panel with all the Revolution members, or the panel with TiARA's shaded face. So she kicked the face out of Yuri. Yep. The resurrection. Oh, resurrection. You might be right. Hold on. No, that's second best. Second best. But shout out to Zam version 2.156. TiARA somehow fighting close combat with holding a pen or whatever. A cool. I think it's a quill. I don't know, with a pen with a feather or something. I was like, come on, bro. You ain't gonna do Yuri like that. She's different, bro. She nice. Gustang sent her for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Holland trying to be taken serious so badly to piss his pants in front of two princesses cannot be serious for 5 seconds. I know. Never forget our Lord's resurrection. You're right. I'm sorry. Do we need like mosquitoes and or like a Zam dragonfly emote? We might need one. We might need one. We might need one. But Patreon gang, you already know what it is. I don't want to be eating ice soup, and you guys are the answer for me not eating ice soup. Shout out to the certified BAM lovers. That's the CBLs. But shout out to the Priests of Fire. That's the certified Brillit lovers. Are they the real CBL? I don't know. They might be, but definitely got to give the hugest shout out to my tier 3 pledgers, the 5th Zen Gods. Shout out to Zyler Scotty, Zodiac Nemiko, Zachary Cooper, Urek Mazzino, Tino Brown, Tikos, Sonny Kathapali, Simi, Scobe, Revenant, Reese Dijon, Raft ZB, Maury, Lazy Dragon, Johnny Rogers, Irene Sharda, Triss, Childish Nujabes, Andrew, Allen, and Big Abdel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. I'm moving on from ice soup to ice sandwiches. We on the come up. Yeah.